Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our first episode of Scion, A Broken World. And just to clarify, this is Scion First Edition. There is a second edition out by Paradox Gaming, I think. Whatever White Wolf became after Chronicles of Darkness. But with this game, we're going back to a little time where the world of darkness was a little darker. And with Scion, we get to see what it looks like to play the child of a god. For our story, though, it has been almost 20 years since the red star appeared in the sky. The light that went unseen, at least by mortals and innocents. In 2 decades, the world has careened towards more and more destruction. Wars spread like the common cold. Disease roams like a herd of wild broncos. And the powers that be have become wolves in sheep's clothing. Trust is at an all-time low. Love is slipping away like sand in an hourglass. And hope clings to the tattered clothing that refugees have struggled to keep on their backs. The world is on the brink of destruction. Every dance with the moon pushes the minute hand ever closer to the end. Every pirouette around the sun pushes the hour hand on and on until Pandora's carelessness or malice fulfills its destiny. Or so they say. Though some may say Christianity won the war on faith, there are still whispers of the old gods. Every instance of a new book on mythology, every high school student who reads Midsummer Night's Dream is exposed to some hint of the greater cosmos. The gods have been patient, touching the mortal plane when they can, nudging events in a clandestine attempt to lead their flock towards a better future, a better life. Now, though, more and more of the divine have come down, or up, depending on how you view life, to pass on their seed and their will on the fabric of creation. Some still nudge, hoping to pass on a lesson in the trials ahead. Some exert their will as if commanding agents of theirs and not their own children. But the trials are no longer physical tests of prowess or cunning. They are the relationship with their parent, the bickering within and without their own pantheon, and they are the monsters of doubt and anxiety, claiming more and more domain as the war wears on. This is the life of a hero. This is the life of a scion. And unfortunately, this is their broken world. And where we find the first of our trio today. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
It is morning, sometime after sunup. Is Nico awake?
No.
Perfect.
I'm sure Nico had a very late night, as she usually does.
Does she live with a roommate, or is she by herself?
She has a roommate, her best friend.
Yep.
Nyx and bandmate. But at the moment, Nico is probably sprawled across her bed in her loft apartment near Colfax.
Yep.
And
you are not unused to loud banging. Colfax happens to be, unfortunately, the epicenter of the homelessness epidemic in Denver. And sometimes people will get rowdy at all hours of the day. So there is a banging on the door, and there is a groggy voice of Nyx, almost like a parent that is too tired to attend to the crying child. Your turn.
Ah. Shit. All right. She'll crawl out of bed, find a long t-shirt or something, throw it on.
Okay.
Stumble over to the door, look through the peephole, and
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Oh, fuck you. Ugh.
You hear a shave and a haircut on the door.
What? Reaches over, pulls judgment, puts it behind her back, opens, locks, peeks out.
You scan out to where a human person would be, and then as you come down, you'll see a cherub. A little 3-foot tall man-child, wings, a little quiver. Instead of feathering, it has these beautiful kind of ruby hearts on it. The bow is this red, beautiful kind of warped wood. He just looks up at you, pulls a cigarette from his diaper. Hey, you got a light?
Do I know this cherub?
No, but you know that they are messengers of Aphrodite.
Yeah, come on in.
All right, Toots, you're a good girl. He
And
just
she'll
waddles in.
pull out, go put judgment back, lock the door again, pull out a lighter. He'd go.
Thanks. And he lights a cigarette, takes a long drag. Ooh. I hope you weren't sleeping. And then again, I hope you were
Of course
sleeping.
I was, but who cares?
Yeah,
Right?
who cares? Yeah, I mean, it's not like I got any sleep because, fuck me, right? Takes another drag.
I didn't get much, so what you got?
You got more than me. And he reaches into his diaper and he looks in the front. He's like, nope, that's my dick. And he reaches out behind him and he pulls a
I don't
scroll
think I
out.
want anything coming from there.
Well, I heard about you, so don't worry. That's not for you, Toots. But he'll reach around behind him and he'll pull a scroll out. Ahem, let me do this professionally. And he puts a cigarette down. To the great Nicole Sanders, child of Artemis, great hero in making, I present to you this summons by the god Dionysus. And he prostrates himself sarcastically. He's got the foot out, hands holding up the scroll like a sword, like Excalibur to King Arthur.
Dude.
That's for you. And he'll grab his cigarette again once you take the scroll and take a long puff.
She takes the scroll. What's it say?
It is a summons. The god Dionysus has summoned you to Red Rocks. There you will meet an agent of his named Ajax. A Minotaur has escaped imprisonment and has run amok. You have been tasked to...
In Red Rocks? Oh, that's wrong. That is fucking wrong.
Yep.
Oh, that place is way out there. All right.
Yeah. And he just looks up at you. He's like, hey, listen, I don't know what it says. I was just told to deliver it. Can I confirm that you have received the message and you are going to do this thing that has been asked of you?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time. He puts the cigarette out on a makeshift ashtray and he sticks it right back into his diaper. Deuces. And he goes over and you see him get up to the door. He's like, reaches up. He's just a little shy. A little help if you could. I'm not exactly...
What, you can't reach?
I mean, I could if I wanted to, but I got important things in here, and I don't want them jostling around.
All right. And she opens the door.
Excellent. You have a good one. And he gets out, and just his angelic wings spread out, And just with a one big push, he throws himself over the edge of the balcony and starts to hover away.
Fuck. Coffee. And she'll go and get some coffee going while she goes and gets her stuff on.
Yeah.
And
you'll hear Nyx kind of meandering about once the coffee maker gets going. And you'll hear her from the kitchen. Why does it smell like smoke?
Did the cherub smell like smoke?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a real cigarette.
Messenger. Oh yeah, the cigarette. The messenger. He fucking smoker. Anyway, I gotta go out.
Are they allowed to smoke on the job?
I don't know. Not my pay grade.
Okay.
Anyway, I gotta run out to Red Rocks, so I gotta ride.
Now?
Yeah.
There's gonna be a bunch of fucking health nuts out there hiking and walking around like fucking crazy people.
Yeah, that's not gonna be good. Evidently, there's a monster out there running around.
Jesus Christ, again with the monsters?
Yeah.
It's been like, what, a month since the last time you did something for them?
Something like that. I don't know.
God damn.
They all kind of run together.
Alright.
Alright.
And she clinks her mug like out towards you, takes a sip of her coffee. Well, I hope you don't hate me, but I'm gonna go back to sleep. She
Hey,
happily
get some for me.
skips back into her room. It is morning as we shift across the city. Where do we find Diego?
Waking up in his very small apartment, where it's almost just like a bed and a nightstand and a door, and just like a small bathroom on the side. That's it.
There is
just waking up, and I'm still in my clothes from last night, which is just like black pants and a white shirt.
Okay. Do you have more than that as part of your collection, or is that just...
Oh, there's like a small suitcase on the floor, and that's mostly what I have.
Okay.
A luggage is what I really mean.
Yeah. You will hear a soft knock at the door.
Who even knows I'm here? I look through the keyhole.
There is this regal, massive man, easily like 6'2", 6'4". No shirt. A kind of what looks to be leather shorts, leather briefs. The mantle of what looks to be this massive peacock feathered shoulder pads. And draped behind him, sitting atop his skull like a crown, is just the top of a jaguar that comes down to a cape made out of the flesh of his skin. Clean shaven, dark skin, looks to be maybe like a good solid tan bronze kind of skin, like heavy olive tone. He's standing there. He's got a spear in one hand with an obsidian tip that looks maybe like 2 feet long.
Okay. I look at the bat on the side of the door, but I'm not really worried, so I don't concern myself with taking it, and I just open the door. Well, hello there.
Hermano.
Hola.
May I come in?
Of course. Me shoebox is your shoebox.
Gracias.
Let him in.
He steps in. He looks like he is at attention the whole time. It is it's almost like very showing a sign of respect towards you.
You can relax.
No, hermano, you are above me.
No, you're taller. You're above me.
I am but a tool for los dioses. And he bows when he says that.
Kind of nod to him as well. So what brings you?
He reaches into a satchel and pulls out a scroll. I have been tasked to make sure that you receive this, hermano.
Gracias. And if you don't mind, I'm going to read this now. I open it.
Yeah. No, he doesn't even think twice about just standing at attention until you dismiss him. And the document says that a god of the Greco-Roman Pantheon is forming a band to deal with a monster, a Titanspawn, that has been released recently around Denver. Since you are there, your parent has offered your services.
Okay, we restore the natural order. That is our way.
Mm-hmm.
For Mother, you gotta do what you got to. And I stow the scroll, and I kind of open like a small compartment in my suitcase and kind of like stow the obsidian dagger.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where to start, but what time in the morning is it?
It's just after sunrise, so maybe like 6:37.
Does the scroll indicate where I have to go or how I'm to meet this band?
You're gonna meet a agent called Ajax at Red Rocks.
Yeah, I think I start getting ready. I put on a jacket. I say, "Thank you, Mano," and I say like, "No, I gotta go." So we both gotta go, and I kind of make for the door.
Yeah. The whole time that you're changing and cleaning up, like he stands at attention where he handed you the scroll. Like he doesn't move until you're like, it's time to go. And he's like, claro, sí. And he'll even
mezcal and you relax. Trust me, we'll get there.
And he opens the door for you like with a regal bow, and he'll close it behind the two of you.
Well.
And he starts to meander towards the other side of the hallway, deeper into the apartment, and you'll hear the sound of a jungle and the wildest kind of caw of a bird. And as he crosses over on the corner, you stop seeing the shadow. And slowly
home I never knew.
Slowly, the sound of the rainforest kind of washes away.
I'm back to the city.
Yep. Does Diego have a car?
I don't think he does.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you hoofing it? You taking the bus?
I think. How far am I from? I think I'm taking a bus. Yeah.
Okay.
As close as I can.
Yeah, buses can take you. You're gonna have to jump twice to two different buses. But there is a bus that'll take you straight to Red Rocks. It is a place that a lot of people will go to during the day for like hiking and walking around, doing exercises. So transportation to and from is not terrible. But after around sunset, the buses or the Bright Line, which is the little monorail, will stop taking people to Red Rocks. So you got options.
Yeah, I'll take the buses.
Okay. It's weird. The bus isn't full when you get on, but it feels full. There's enough people just kind of taking up space. Some of them look like they're on their way to something. They have this feel of rushing. The others don't. The complete opposite. Like, you can see the scales of energy as you sit down.
I kind of try to keep in mind of the people who have somewhere to go and don't have somewhere to go, and like where they are in relation to me. But I don't make much thought of it, as I kind of like half doze, like half awake, waiting to get to where I'm going to get to.
Yep. It's not far. As far as like travel time goes, it's maybe an hour for you from hopping on the buses. And when you get there, you notice that there's a bunch of people at the entrance. They're not being allowed into Red Rocks. There's a police car at the entrance at the little gatehouse. And there's a couple of police officers that are just talking to people, keeping people at bay, this and that. And an unmarked car will shine its little kind of roof light. What is Caitlin's frame of mind after being told that there was a terrorist attack at Red Rocks last night during the concert?
Fucking jagoffs. It's a fucking concert. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Piss ass assholes.
Do you know who was playing? Would Caitlin have been interested?
She probably would have, yeah. Who's playing?
Who was playing?
No, you're telling me who's playing.
It's your city. You tell me.
You know what? It would be a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Moody Blues.
Okay.
Mom's favorite.
Yeah. It was during Nights in White Satin that the
You
altercation
bastard!
happened. Yeah.
Oh, may you flay alive.
Yeah.
Oh. Just wound my soul even further.
Yep.
Mm. However, she does turn down her radio where Sabotage was playing.
Mm-hmm. And some of the cops will move the crowd aside to let you in. Once you flash a badge, they let you up to the actual amphitheater part of the thing. But you do see that there's 2 or 3 squad cars that are just on different parts of the path, trying to make sure that people who have snuck by the gate get turned around and told or escorted back down to the entrance. Because as you get up there, you can see that it is an active crime scene. It's normally a beautiful example of the harmony between the primordial nature of the earth and modern engineering of theatrics. The Red Rocks is a beautiful, not even like a stage, like it is just a wonder of the world. Honestly, it is so beautiful to be out there. And you can see that there is a crater in part of one of the sections on the eastern side. It looks to be about 15 feet in diameter. Luckily, there's no blood.
Okay. So start looking around.
Yeah.
Like actively looking to see if there's any other craters, any other things that are out of place, out of sorts. She's been to Red. She knows Red Rock.
Yeah, and you'll see one of the other detectives kind of come over. Blackwood.
What?
He'll open up his notebook. So some of the witnesses that we talked to claimed that there was an electrical discharge that was responsible for this.
Okay.
Big problem with that is that we looked at the schematics. There's no electricity running through the side of the amphitheater.
Weren't there storms coming out around here?
Last
I
night?
know there was. I was out. I was half out anyhow.
Yeah, last night was, from what I understood, it was a clear night.
Clear night. Okay.
The witnesses even say that there wasn't a cloud in the sky until the discharge, and then it was just this crack of thunder, and then there's a crater.
Okay. What tech geek decided to turn around and pretend that they had Mjolnir? Everyone's seen Avengers.
I don't watch those movies.
Okay, but you know what I'm
What?
talking about.
Yeah,
Everyone
sure.
wants to be Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah. The cat in that one movie, I think is what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the cat in the one movie. Sure.
Two of the witnesses, and only two of them, say that they saw a silhouette in the electrical discharge, but there's no like debris, there's no dust cloud, like there's no remnant of a human being here getting vaporized by lightning. So
She just looks down and she goes, "Do I see any like black shadow burnt into?"
I think this is gonna be the first roll of the night.
Okay, what am I rolling?
Uh,
Let's make that, Captain.
so let's do a intelligence and investigation.
Okay, I like this.
Yeah, 7 dice.
7 diff.
Well, yeah, it's a flat difficulty of 7, and every success you get would just give you more information.
That's a tree.
3. There is no outline per se of a person having been at the epicenter, but you do see that there are shadows that have been kind of etched, almost like the shadows in Hiroshima and Nagasaki of the people that weren't expecting it. They've just been
That's exactly.
burned into the walls. There's a faint shadow of where the other participants around him, around them, were. And so you can see that there was an epicenter of it, and that it shed light like a nuclear blast. But it didn't have the
Nice.
same destruction because these people were still alive.
She'll point to the epicenter. You see those shadows?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I thought that was part of the formation.
No, okay, here. Look at how it's etched right there. And you see how that's an arm. That's another arm. There's her legs. They
Yeah.
might have seen somebody there.
Oh yeah, from this angle, yeah, they look like that. And he'll start moving around. And as he's moving around, you'll see off to the side, in a hysterically small for his size police uniform, a frost giant, just kind of behind one of the red rocks, just kind of looking out in your direction.
She'll give him a wink and a just give me a minute.
He nods,
Thumbs up.
and he very not great. Like he'll clumsily kind of go just kind of ease himself back behind the pillar, and his hat drops, and he just kind of bends over, grabs it, looks around, puts it back on. It is
She
way
kinda
too
keeps
small for his head.
everyone- She'll kind of keep everyone's focus on the crater
Mhm.
for a moment.
Yep. It helps.
She'll go, okay, take a look and see if anyone from the band or anyone from the electrical or the crew are missing, because one or two people were here.
I mean, they start counting. We've got what looks to be a dozen, and we interviewed 10 witnesses, so we're only missing like 2 people. We'll go.
Yeah, it might be your 2 people.
We'll go see who's missing.
All right, I'm gonna check over here. So,
All right, sure.
and she'll head over to where the frost giant is.
He is almost 9 feet tall. Skin is so blue it stands out compared to like the sand and rock coloring. And he has that dark blue. You know how big extra larges are for the big boys in the department. He's rocking an extra large, and it looks like an extra small on him. Like the button, there's one button that's holding on for dear life around the middle of his chest, and there's a button at the bottom where his belly button is that's also holding on for dear life, but the rest are just open. He's ripped the sleeves. The pants look more like jorts than anything else, and he gave up on the shoes.
That's funny. And she'll walk over and go, I appreciate the blending in. How about I make
good.
you something next time?
No, this good disguise. No one see.
She just puts her hand on his cheek and says, I appreciate your attempt to blend in. Thank you.
I good. And he reaches into a pocket, and it's been sticking out the whole time. But he'll pull out a scroll and hand to you. This gift, deliver.
She'll take and she'll go, from whom?
Shrugs.
Oh, they didn't tell you who they were before they gave it to you.
Norn give. Say it's important.
Oh, you were commanded.
He nods.
Are you okay?
Yeah, me fine.
Okay.
Is you okay?
And she just looks over to the crater and goes, 2 got vaporized.
Oh. And he
knows
bends down a little bit. What vaporized mean?
Thor's lightning on you leaves shadow, no more form.
Oh, that bad.
Very bad. And she'll open it and start to read.
All right. Once you start reading, over the top of the scroll and just like on the top part of your periphery, like he looks at you, and the moment he thinks that you're not looking at him, he starts to pick his nose.
She'll just go, no gold digging, please. Thank you.
Immediately pulls it out of his nose and just rubs it on the chest. Be sorry.
It's okay. Just play it cool. Just play it cool. And what is she reading, please? And thank you.
Heimdall has sent a message that he has voluntold you to join a band that is forming because a Minotaur has gotten loose in Denver. You are to meet an agent of the Dodecatheon named Ajax.
Band?
That's what Scions, a group of Scions, is called.
Oh, okay, good. Because I'm thinking, she doesn't sing. She
Yep.
doesn't play shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Telling
Nico,
a
Nico
cop to-
does.
Yes, but Caitlin does not. Okay, I have to join. Okay, so I have to meet a Oh, it would be nice if you put at least a description of people on this. He didn't give you anything else besides this, did he?
No, he. All girls.
Tall girls.
All
The
girls.
Valkyrie?
No. Norns.
Oh. Right. Well, I won't delay you any further. Any other messages, or is this it?
That it.
You may go. Thank you. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you coming
And
here.
he just starts to bound off into the desert.
And she'll just gently swear in Chicagoan,
Mhm.
as one does.
Sure.
So in this, she's supposed to meet whom now?
An agent of the Dodecatheon named Ajax. It says a Red Rocks, so you're already there.
Ajax.
When Nico pulls up to see the police cars stopping everybody, what's the first thing going through their minds?
Yuck.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does she know what Ajax looks like? Being from... No.
No. It is a member. If it's an agent of Dionysus, though, you can probably guess that it's going to be a satyr.
So she pulls up. She doesn't go real close.
Mhm.
She starts scanning around to see if she can see anything that might be this Ajax.
Okay. Give me a... Where are you? There you are. Give me a perception and awareness check.
Okay.
Ooh.
So so that is 7 dice with 2 automatics.
2 automatic successes.
Oh wow, 6.
6
That's including the automatics.
with the success. Okay. You can see that there's a bunch of people, health nuts mostly. Some people that are just, new year, new me, trying to get into on the tail end of their, like, I've got 1 or 2 more walks in me before I give this up.
Must be January.
And
First week.
there's this one gentleman who just sticks out. Alfie, what does Diego look like to Nico?
Probably like olive skin, not very tall, like 5'8". No glasses, maybe like a Caesar haircut. Just like and like kind of in like, you know when you see someone and they're like in their work clothes from last night,
Mhm.
and you can kind of tell, kind of that.
And what does Nico look like to Diego?
Well, she is, let's see. She's about 5'6", pale. Her hair is purple, asymmetrical. She's getting off a motorcycle that's also purple. Seems to be a thing. Purple is her color. She has some tattoos, some piercings. Thin, wiry. Also probably doesn't fit this crowd.
Okay. So you'll notice Diego
Yeah.
sticks
She
out.
gets off her motorcycle. Did you decide if we could tell
Yeah,
other scions?
yeah. With the 6 successes, you definitely can sense the ichor.
All right. She'll kind of meander over to where he is. Looking around as she goes, making sure there's not a Minotaur around.
No, there's no Minotaurs around.
Yo. Yeah, you.
I'm me. How are you doing?
All right.
Wonder what's happening around here.
Well, sounds like there was something going on. You wouldn't happen to know somebody by the name of Ajax, would you?
I'm just looking for someone stronger than Greece. I'm kind of looking around to see if I see anyone who I think is Ajax. But hey, we can look together.
You're looking for him too?
Yep.
That's what I figured. Nico.
Oh, sorry, Diego. Nice meeting you.
Likewise.
I kind of look over. So killer shell last night, I guess.
Probably more than they bargained for.
Yeah. And I kind of want to, I kind of want to motion and also walk towards whatever this crowd is and try to figure out what's kind of going on with it and ask her while we're walking. So do you know why this is so jammed up?
You didn't get your summons?
Yeah, but it was here, but I guess chaos ensued.
Well, they're probably not letting it. I mean, police, yeah, that usually means they're doing an investigation or something, you know? So.
Who died?
That's a question.
Yeah.
Evidently, there's a Minotaur on the loose. That's not good.
Well, let's see what the crowd says and try to listen into the murmurs.
Yeah.
And I kind of try to listen into what people in the crowd might be saying.
Yeah, easily. Because a lot of people are trying to get information from the police officers. A lot of it is like, why can't we go up there? Like, what happened? Is everybody okay? Was there a murder? Is it a crime scene? This and that. And the two kind of beat cops that are there at the gate, they're trying their best to not give any information away. But you do make out that something happened up at the Red Rocks that they're not allowed to talk about, and that nobody was hurt. And it was more of a surprise than anything else. With the 6 successes that Nico got, as Diego's kind of listening in and looking around, you'll notice down almost halfway between the gate and the furthest part of the parking lot, there is a truck of some kind. And it'll flash its lights twice.
Hey.
Let's go. I'm not a deer.
Head over to the truck.
Let's do it.
Up at the actual stage, a rookie will come over to Caitlin and just kind of, yeah, I got her. Detective Blackwood, somebody's at the gate looking for you?
Got a name?
No, they just mentioned you by name. Said it was important.
Of course, naturally. Everyone's important. Can you take a little bit more of a look over there, about 2 clicks? See if they've got any more debris or residue for me, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And here
And she'll
he's coming down.
head there.
As Diego and Nico come up to the truck, it's a 2001 Ford Tundra. Looks to be a light purple, kind of reddish purple, more on the wine side of purples. The inside is black. And sitting on what looks to be a bunch of phone books is a satyr. It looks to be maybe 3 feet tall. Almost exactly like Danny DeVito's Phil from Hercules, the cartoon. He's got that big old belly, the sideburns, a bit of hair is missing where the top of his head should be. And there looks to be a cherub that Nico will recognize, kind of sleeping on the floor where the pedals are. A cigarette unlit but hanging from his mouth.
Is the window up or down?
It's down, and he's got his little hand kind of out.
Ajax?
That's the me. Who are you?
All right. Nico.
Okay.
Jack, Diego.
Okay. And he looks at his wrist. There's one more coming. But there will be 4 of you, from what the boss has told me.
So why is there only one more coming?
Because she's here already.
Oh. All right.
Hey, listen,
What else?
you're the only one that I'm here to care about. These other 2, no offense, guy, I don't give a shit about. They're not part of our group.
Well, thanks.
Noticed.
How about I'm going for a ride? And he honks the horn, and the cherub just kind of startles. Hey, what are you doing? I said give me an hour. And he's like, hey, people are here. Come on. We gotta get to work. Fuck. Fine. And he'll start the car as you see a squad car pull up, and one of the beat cops kind of point to the truck, and the truck does flash its lights twice at Caitlin. And you'll see that there's 2 people outside the truck that are kind of moving around to get inside. But there's what looks to be a child behind the wheel.
Fuck is this? She'll
What the fuck is this?
She'll slowly come. She's saying that to herself. I'm sorry. She'll
Okay.
slowly come down walk down, kind of like, what the hell are you doing?
Mm-hmm. And as you come into a line of sight where the visor isn't blocking the top of the kid's head, you'll see the horns, little curly Q horns that come down. And he looks over at you. Get in. We're gonna go for a drive
Where?
back into the city.
Hey,
Where
I got my bike here.
It's gonna be fine. Don't worry.
Why
Can
have
you
us come
give-
all the way out here to go?
And Caitlin just smiles like, you think they care?
Okay.
Breathe. It works. Give me 30 seconds. I gotta go and say something. Otherwise, it looks suspicious.
Jesus. Yeah, go.
What'd you expect me to do? You're the one who
She
called me
leans
out
over
here?
to Ajax. A cop? Really?
A detective, thanks. I'm off my beat now.
Yep. Listen, I didn't choose the team. All right. We put out a call,
She
and
turns around. She walks while
Yeah.
he's talking.
guards came
So-
up.
Who's the lead on this? I'm not the lead detective. So who's the lead on this? Do you know?
Some guy named
OST.
Ramirez. Yeah, some guy named Ramirez.
Hey Ramirez. How you?
The B cop is not Ramirez.
No, I'm at the lead cop.
Yeah,
The lead detective.
Detective
Yeah.
Ramirez, but he's up at the ridge already.
Gotcha. Yeah, she walked back as he started explaining about cops and everything. She just turned around and walked right back.
Yeah.
So she
She
could find
wouldn't have
Ramirez.
said that when you were still in earshot. But
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Well, remember this? They're at the bottom of Red Rocks, where the
Oh, okay. So
So-
then she'll go walking up the next 10 minutes to go back up to find Ramirez.
okay.
It's fine.
But Ajax in the truck, once you guys get in, he turns the radio down, and you'll hear the kind of first chorus of "Carry On, My Wayward Son."
Nice, classic.
Yeah, you know, we keep it classy in this truck.
You mean old?
Jesus.
I mean,
What the fuck? I could have slept another hour, at least.
Hey, you came here just like I was told to come here. I was told that I was picking up 3 of you fuck faces and taking you back to town. I got 2 of you fuck faces in the truck now, and I gotta wait for this fucking other third fuck face to come back. And from the bottom of the little pedal wheel, you just hear, "I told you, fuck faces."
Can I just follow you in my bike? Because I really don't want to leave it here.
Can't do it.
Ugh.
I'll take it as a term of love. That's endearment right there.
Is your bike set up to travel the Terra Incognita?
What is that? I don't.
Yeah, that's a no then. But those are the hidden passages that lead you to the other divine domains.
Fine.
Look, this may not look like a big truck, but she's got it where it counts. And from the bottom, you just hear, "She's like the Millennium Falcon, but cooler. Because there's no fucking Wookiees." There's a little sound of a high five as the satyr and the cherub touch hands.
So does this have a back seat, or is this?
Yeah.
Are we crowding?
No, you're in the backseat. It's an extended cab. But after about 20 minutes, you'll see Detective Blackwood come back, and the satyr just throws his hands up. "Fucking finally!"
Oh, I'm sorry. I work. What do you do?
Not that.
Clearly.
Yep.
Plus, I just found out half of shit that was going on down here last night. So, thanks.
Yep.
Jill, get in.
All right.
The car's pretty nice. How quick does it make the Kessel run?
Oh shit! We got a fucking nerd in the truck.
Hey, if it's under 12 parsecs, you're good. But actually,
Oh.
if it's under 14, that's accurate.
Iggy, they're multiplying. There's 2 of them now.
Now listen here. Do you even know what a parsec is?
He fucking turns on the car, and the roar just mutes out your question.
Yeah. Rico's just looking at them like they're nuts. Anyway.
Fucking asshole.
And he drives back into the city. And on the drive, he's just kind of like looking back in the rear view every so often. All right, so I was told to pick you up. I was told that there's going to be 4 of you in total for this endeavor. So be aware that you're going to have 1 more fuckface joining your group.
Is that what we're being referred to as fuckface?
Yep.
You mean
Okay, horns.
I don't got the
That
time.
me, right?
I don't got the time to learn your names. I don't want to learn your names. So for now, you fuckface 1, 2, and 3.
Got it, Horns.
Kind of like when people don't give things names, so they don't get attached because they might die.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
That's why Horns.
this guy gets it.
Yeah.
No, got it, understood, received, and returned.
Yeah. You know, you're not the first group of people that I gotta take this on this journey. So, you know, I get tired of learning names after the 4th group goes into the underground and never comes back. So. That's okay. I'm sure that you guys will be much different, right? And from the bottom, handling the pedals, you just hear, yeah, they're gonna be so different. This one's a singer in a rock and roll band. And again, you hear the little slap of a high five.
Dad, did you change your diaper today?
I certainly hope so.
Not you, him. The one that's
No. Where do
okay.
you
Good.
think my scroll came from?
There are things in this world I do not need to know, and that is one of them.
It's bigger on the inside, Toots.
You are not the Tartar, sir.
Yeah.
You only dream it. No doctors coming out of that.
I'll show you my screwdriver though, and he guns it.
Nope.
And you notice that he's going north on the 25th.
Mika's keeping an eye. She doesn't like the fact that he keeps looking back, so she's gonna keep an eye behind him.
Yep. Like you don't know. There's no conversation happening between Ajax or Iggy, the cherub. So you don't know how Iggy knows to stop or accelerate. They're just driving. Almost like the car itself is handling more of the heavy work than anything else. Every so often you will see Ajax kind of right the wheel as it's kind of like veering into another lane. But otherwise he just kind of like has one hand on the wheel. And there is this little trail of smoke that comes up from underneath him. But Nico knows what that is. The other two may have to like peek over the seat to see Iggy smoking a cigarette.
I'm assuming the smell kind of gives it away as well.
Yep.
Yeah, good.
Smells of cloves.
Gets on your clothes. Ugh.
Yeah.
She kind of points down to where Iggy is. They're not all they seem to be in the portraits.
Wait. We were actually supposed to believe the portraits?
Probably not.
Nah. This is fine. So fine.
So what's going on in there?
Going on where?
In Red Rocks.
Oh.
Iggy, how long does your type live? Because a cigarette will take 20 minutes off your life.
Oh shit, I should be dead yesterday then. And he takes a long drag.
So.
Lightning strike. Caused a crater.
I don't remember a storm last night or this morning.
Exactly.
Mm.
Rumor is there was a from what they were saying, there was she looks at her notes. There was a silhouette in the clouds that from where the lightning strike was. And from what I noticed, there were two shadows that were embedded into the concrete or embedded into the rocks at the epicenter. You know what that means.
Not good.
Yeah.
Not good at all, actually. And Ajax will turn completely around at this point. To look at the three of you.
What am I looking for?
Now, there's these two knuckleheads. And that's just what I'm using to distinguish them from the three of you fuckfaces.
Thank you, Horns.
Yeah. But two knuckleheads. One is a child of Loki. The other is a child of, I believe, Ares. And I'm surprised that they wouldn't have heeded the warning of the famous Percy Jackson books and or movies, but they have stolen Zeus's thunderbolt.
Well, unoriginal.
They are using it like the fucking knuckleheads they are.
Well, that's delightful.
Unfortunately,
So where does the
My
Minotaur come in?
the Minotaur was imprisoned underneath the Red Rocks amphitheater. Dionysus and his children put it there when the theater was erected.
They had a Minotaur underneath the Red Rocks?
Yeah, you didn't know?
It's a bunch
No,
of bull.
fuckface. Minotaur.
Yeah.
So what's expected of us to do about that?
Put the Minotaur back, or put the Minotaur down. Up to you. But
So wait a minute. If there's supposed to be 4 of us, where's the 4th?
he unfortunately is not in town right now, so he has been summoned.
What's he a kid of?
Some Egyptian thing or other. I don't know. They got animals over there, so who gives a shit?
Egyptian.
Yep.
Okay.
Pick an animal. If you like it, it's probably his. If not, then it's probably his.
I mean, as long as it's not Osiris.
I don't know.
It's not an animal. It's a dead dude.
Sure. Yeah, that's nice.
Does Nico know if what was his name? Ben?
Oh, yeah. Rutherford.
Yeah, Rutherford. If he's out of town?
He is currently.
Huh.
He should be back by the end of the week, though.
I actually know who fuckface number 4 might be.
Okay, good, bad, ugly. I don't know. Pick a. pick a
He's all right.
descriptor.
Little clueless, rich fuck.
Oh, good.
But
That'll balance out the fucking nerds that we have over here. And he kind of motions to Diego
he's got
and
his
Caitlin.
own nerdy thing going on.
There's no shame in knowing things.
Not wrong. Hashtag,
Blast.
Ravenclaw. Sure.
Yeah.
I'll
Just
stick to
point me at what
Ravenclaw.
you need me to kill. That's yeah, whatever.
I mean, that's my line, but sure.
And he pulls off in Thornton, which is in the north part of Denver, like almost leaving Denver. And you see him pull up to a Walmart.
Really?
Does Walmart sell stuff to kill a Minotaur? I guess I sell
If
everything.
you know the right,
No.
right things that you need.
I'm here to trade up because we're getting rid of Iggy. And
Been nice knowing you, kid.
Iggy throws up the deuces. He's like, deuces, y'all. Lights another cigarette because he never gave back the lighter. And you see him stretch out his wings and takes off. And you'll see a second satyr kind of scamper out of the Walmart and come over. Him and Ajax hug. And they exchange something of dialogue in what sounds like Greek. And then Ajax just kind of looks at all of you. So, this is my other driver. This is Summerfield. He knows the way. And you see them switch places, so now Ajax is in the wheel well. And Summerfield is the one driving. And he just kind of like looks back at the three of you. It is a pleasure to meet all of you.
It's a pleasure
Hi.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you as
Yo.
well.
Take us away, Ajax. Thank you very much. And he's like, you got it, buddy. And you start to head off again. You go into the mountains. And there is... Yes?
No, that's just me remembering geography.
Go. You head out further north into the mountains. And you start to go off-roading. And there's a bit of bumping and swaying. And through the rearview mirror, you hear Summerfield. I do apologize, but this is necessary. We've tried to keep humanity from making roads into our passages. And there's a sharp stop, and you're in front of a cave. All right. So is everyone abreast of the situation here?
Vaguely.
She'll-
Assume
pull
we
out her
are,
notes.
but if we weren't, how would we be abreasted?
And
Oh, for fuck's sake. I believe there's two scions, Loki and Ares, stole Thunderbolt, released the Minotaur, and now we're supposed to bring the Minotaur back, correct?
then you see him look down into the wheel well. Ajax, you did not prepare them for the passage. He's like, no, they were too busy talking about fucking Star Wars and some other bullshit.
No, Horns decided to pretend that we didn't exist and called us fuckface 1, 2, and 3, and then just skirted around the entire issue.
Ajax, did you not learn their names? And Ajax is like, no, I don't give a shit about their fucking names. And you hear a hoof just connect with a face. And Summerfield looks up at the rear mirror. I apologize for him.
Appreciated.
We are traveling into what is known as Terra Incognita. And so there may be some discomfort. You are going to basically be pulled from the material plane into the divine plane. So there's
Understood.
a bit of a give and take because your bodies aren't meant to be here. Like ours. Except we feel it when we come through this way. So it's only fair, I guess. That's what I'm saying.
Appreciated.
Strap in and enjoy the ride. And Ajax guns it into the cave. And at first, it's just a cave. It's dark. The headlights show you rock formations. It looks like it hasn't really been traveled. But there is enough of a path that has been worn into the cave floor. Not from like modern wheels, but definitely there's little grooves that you can see where wagon wheels have been used. And after a bit, you do feel like the car is still moving forward, but there's this chain link fence of energy that kind of crashes against your body, and it feels like you're being racked against some invisible force, and it just starts to not hurt you, but it hurts your ichor. It feels like something doesn't want you in this place. Then the car passes through that little buffer zone. You're not sure how long it took. It felt honestly like a half hour almost of just this racking, not pain, but unease. And you come out of a cave to this field. And there's a river that looks like it went straight back to where the cave originates, and there's no river on the other side of the cave. There's a beautiful kind of grove of apple trees, and there's this kind of little roundabout, so it carts could turn around, cars can turn around, and Summerfield kind of pulls you around, stops. All right, well, you're here. We can wait here until you come back, and we'll take you back across. But from what we were told, this is where you will find the first clue. Good luck.
And where is here?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're in Greece.
Huh.
Because that's where all of this started from.
Correct. Yes. If you can, I don't know how good your phones are, but if you point it in that direction, he kind of points out to the river. You can almost see Crete from here.
Ironically enough, where the Minotaur's from.
The first Minotaur, yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know your history, very good.
Thank
And you hear from underneath it. Don't get attached to them. They're probably gonna die like the others.
Thank you, Horns. Your faith and belief in us is so overwhelming.
I miss you, man. See you on the other side.
About as much faith as we have in you.
I don't know. How far can you throw him?
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like he weighs less than 100 pounds.
I mean, we could definitely do a fastball special on him.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Caitlin will get out of the truck.
Okay. It definitely smells different here. And the river that you're looking at is at its mouth where it mixes in with the Adriatic Sea. Because maybe 100 yards to 200 yards down, you'll see a beach, and you'll start to smell the kind of wafting of salt water. And off behind the apple trees, you'll start to see the olive trees. Just heavy with bountiful fruit. And Ajax and Summerfield both get out and just kind of like meander around the car. One will pull out a little drum. Excuse me, and start kind of banging a little beat. And the other one pulls out a pan flute and starts playing. And they're both kind of lounging around in front of the car.
When you said clue, Ajax, is that like a kind of thing where we'll know it when we see it?
Ajax stops beating on the drum and says, "Listen, I don't know how the gods work, but they always do this shit where they're like, hey, go here, and you'll see what we're talking about. So we brought you here. Now it's your turn to see what they're talking about."
I look at May and Junie. I'm like, I guess we just go forth.
Caitlin's already starting to investigate and look around.
Yeah.
Nico, how is the pan flute? Is he any good?
Summerfield? Yeah, Summerfield is really good. Ajax is not terrible, but he can keep a beat. It sounds like anytime that he tries to scat it up or like try to be fancy, he fucks it up. And he has to start all over.
Okay.
Just keep to the basics.
Yep.
That's all you can fucking do. Anyway.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. But perception and investigation or intelligence and investigation, your choice.
Ooh, well, I have 2 extra in perception that are...
I assume
That's-
intelligence and investigation.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the red X, is that those are 2 automatic successes, correct?
Yes.
Beauty.
Yep. Epic attributes are really nice.
Cheers.
Is this an everyone roll?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is this everyone?
Yep. If you wanna look around for clues for what the clue is.
What would I roll?
Nope. Have investigation. So
Okay.
Oh,
I don't
it's
think.
just investigation?
Yeah, investigation and perception, or investigation and intelligence. They're going to give you different answers depending on what you're rolling. So
I have 2 dots in investigation, and I
Okay.
have 4 dots in intelligence. So is that 6 die? Okay.
Yep. Anything 7 or higher on each of your dice counts as a success.
Okay.
I got my 2 automatic successes.
All right.
Fields and such, not exactly.
6. Okay.
That's in perception and in investigation.
Okay.
I got 3 successes, and then I have the 2 in intelligence, the 2 epic.
Okay, so that's 5.
5, yeah.
Yeah, those are automatic. All right. So Nico looks around, and she'll notice that there's a bit of trampled grass, and one of the trees is knocked over kind of by where the grove is. Diego will kind of see the same thing. There's some trampled grass, there's a tree knocked over, but you'll also notice that the tree wasn't just knocked over, it was pushed off of something. There's some kind of mound and some kind of mouth to an underground something there. And Caitlin will see all of the above, and also notice that there is a design of dead grass around the tree. It looks like someone salted the earth here.
Do I know what kind of design it is?
It looks like a pentagram.
Okay.
Mouth that's open in the ground, it just goes like, it's just like a hole with no end, it kind of looks like.
No, it ends. It's down. It goes down like 12 feet.
Okay.
It looks almost like a birth canal. Like it opens up into a gourd in the earth.
You guys see this? This design?
Yeah. I have.
That was salted. Formed in a
Fuck.
pentagram shape.
Somebody doing rituals or something?
Well, I mean, the last time I checked, who does pentagrams? Either one of
Devil?
y'all do them?
Yeah.
No, Wiccan
No.
witches.
Mm.
Yeah, neither. I take it neither one of you are pagan.
No.
Well, I guess that depends on your pagan.
Okay, I'm the kid of Heimdall. Who y'all to?
Artemis.
That explains why you want to kill people.
I'd
I'm
say want to.
I'm the son of Tazotiel.
That I don't know. What is that too?
If it's easier for you, probably just Aztec.
That's fair. What does your parent do?
Secrets, filth, these type of things.
Oh, so you would understand why they salted the earth? Is there a secret to this?
I don't know. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking to myself, do I understand what's going on here?
You could try to make a roll if you want to try and get some insight here. It would be an intelligence and occult roll.
I kind of.
Yeah, I mean, you have a point in a cult.
Yeah.
Yeah, while they're checking things out, she's making sure no one's sneaking up on them or anything like that.
4 successes.
Okay. Excuse me. You do know that pentagram is mostly in the modern setting, associated with Wiccans and witchcraft and dark arts. But there are several mythologies that use the system of pentacles, mostly in sacrifices. And that is something that you know very well. But there's always 5 of something are sacrificed to create one thing. It's a very powerful form of sorcery.
Could be Satanists, could be witches, could be anything, but this is a give to take something. It's a 5 for 1. It's a 5 for 1 BOGO. Buy 5, get something summoned free.
Free.
Yeah.
What did they sacrifice and what did they get? She starts to look around to see if there's any remnants or anything that remains of the 5 sacrifices, if possible.
With the 6 successes you got, there's only the indentation in the grass of where something was. And it's all 5 of them are uniform. They're little dome-ish. So it kind of looks like there's some kind of bowl. So whatever was sacrificed was placed in a bowl. And it was 5 bowls. But it also means that the bowl had to have been heavy to leave this kind of indentation in the grass.
How big is this thing?
The tree itself is maybe 4 feet in diameter at the trunk, so the pentagram looks like it might have been like 12 feet in diameter.
So big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm seeing bowls here. So they had to put them in the bowls.
Feet in diameter. How deep is the hole?
12 feet.
Do I assume this is what Minotaur shaped is? Is this
It
as big
looks
as
like a Minotaur could fit there.
You know, this is 3 feet smaller than what happened at Red Rock. Trust me, I didn't exactly sat in the epicenter, but it came close to it. That's why I was brought out to Red Rock this morning.
So are these connected then?
If one goes in, something's got to go out. They had to have done something here to break, I don't. Is there any way that I can look or roll something to find a connection?
Given everything that you've been sharing with each other, it's not a far leap to kind of take what Diego's given you and run with it. Something was sacrificed here to release the Minotaur over there. But what was already in here is the question.
She'll go down into the hole to see what. If there are any clues or if there's anything in that hole to. Yeah.
Okay.
Words. They're hard. Another
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Just try to code good and other shit.
Yeah.
But you'll climb down, and the soil at the top of the hole is firm. But when you let go and kind of plop down into the hole itself, you sink about a couple inches. And there's a moistness to the soil.
Thank God she's got evidence bags in the back of her pocket. She'll pull some of it out and seal it up.
Okay. As you scoop it up
Right on it.
and you pull like a handful into a bag, the moment you look at your hand, it doesn't look like traditional mud. Like, it's not runny and brownish. It's red. Like blood.
Yup. Evidence bag, writing on it.
Mm-hmm.
To go, this is sus as fuck.
I mean, we're in a hole in Greece.
You think?
It's all sus as fuck.
No. This is all, I just sank like two inches into this shit. It's red.
Well, then it's not shit. Unless somebody's having a really bad day.
All of you will feel the earth rumble for a moment,
Oh, fuck.
and then Diego and Nico will see the tree right itself. And
On top of her?
And Caitlin would just see the world go black as the tree
Fuck.
thumps back into place. And,
Oh.
Mhm.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
I want to try at least to do this. I feel like in that split second, I know it's going to be like more difficult for one person to dig out of being buried,
Mhm.
and I know my connection to kind of the earth.
Yeah.
So I kind of jump in.
You jump into the hole before the tree rights itself?
Yeah. And I take into consideration that like I have the ability to be safely interred.
You do. You do have that
Yeah.
boon. So it becomes a little tighter once Diego slides into the hole.
Hi.
Hey.
And
This is fun.
it is dark in there. And
Yeah.
Nico will see that once the tree rights itself, the roots will actually start to claw themselves into the earth. And from the water, you'll hear some splashing, and you'll see 3 skeletons start to make their way towards you. They are clad in Spartan armor, and they have one of them has an actual like Spartan round shield, like from the 300. One of them has a shield that's been broken in half, and one of them has a shield that has an axe stuck into it. But all of them have the shield and spear, and they're coming towards you. In the hole, both of you will feel these skeletal hands kind of grab your ankles and start to pull you under the earth itself.
Mm-hmm. So,
Okay.
untouchable opponent, how does that work with that? If
So,
I'm going to be dodging.
untouchable opponent, you need to spend a legend point per round that you want it to be active. But it doubles the benefit of your epic dexterity for your defense value.
Nice.
So, let's roll initiative for everybody.
Okay.
So we get
What
into
do I roll?
our first combat. It's going to be wits and awareness. Excuse me. Remember to take into account your epic wits. This counts.
Okay.
Ooh. Nice.
Now, am I telling you how many successes over 7?
Yep.
GG.
Four.
4 for Diego.
4.
4 for Nico.
Both.
2. Okay. So the way combat works in Scion is that every attack has a speed attached to it. So right now, Nico and Diego are going to go first because they got the most successes, so they start at 0 as far as the timer is concerned. Caitlin starts at 2 because that's how many steps removed you are from them. And then the skeletons will act on 3. And what happens is that once you act, your number resets. So if you take a attack that is a speed 4, your number jumps to 4 after you're done. And then everybody takes down 1 until the next person goes. So if both of you take an action that is higher than 2 or higher than 3, then Caitlin will be the next one to go. And then we'll start to check again who goes after that. But right now it's going to be Nico and Diego.
How close are the skeletons?
They're maybe 60 feet away.
Okay. Hey guys, don't know if you can hear me, but there's things up here. And she will pull out Judgment from her coat.
Yeah.
And start shooting, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know if you can shoot skeletons, but she's gonna give it a shot.
You sure can.
She's gonna go for legs so that she can make them so they can't move.
Okay.
Break their bones or something,
Right.
I guess.
So, a called shot, I believe.
She does have a trick shooter.
Okay. So, trick shooter requires you to aim for a round.
Oh. All right. So you have to aim first, and then how long does an aim action take?
It depends on the speed of the action. Like that's the big thing about the system. If this will stop fighting me, I will. I believe aim is a speed 3 action.
That would take a long time. So maybe not. So okay, she'll just shoot then.
Okay. Let's find out. What is the speed of your gun?
5.
5. Yeah, I mean that's higher than 3, but 3 and 5 is 8, so that would be between the 2 actions. It would put you.
Yeah.
Further away. All right, so you're gonna reset to 5.
I've got 3 of them, so I'm not gonna do that right now.
Okay. So roll your attack.
Which is lots.
Yeah. And this is going to reduce your DV for the round by 1. Every attack does that.
By what?
By 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, every attack does that. So don't worry.
Okay. So I get because it's Dex and my marksmanship, right?
Dex and marksmanship, and remember count any epic attributes.
Yeah, I got 2.
Oh my god, you're gonna hurt these motherfuckers.
That is the point. Oh, and I got 3 10s. So
6 successes.
Well, no, I got more than that.
Yeah, minimum 6.
So yeah.
Jesus.
So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
12. Their DV is 3. So you did 9 threshold. What is the damage on your gun?
Damage 5.
5?
Wait. No, that's range. 50 range. Where is the damage?
It should be like 3 or 4.
What is AC? What is ACC?
Accuracy. So that's how many extra dice you roll when you attack.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Okay. Well, add that.
That's 6 more dice.
4 dice.
6 more dice.
6.
My accurate. Wait, no, 5. Because I get a +1 on my accuracy. Plus, it's got a +4 on the gun. I don't think I put the damage in. Shoot.
Hold on, let me see. Are you in the combat tab of your character sheet?
I am now.
Okay. Yeah. What kind of gun was it?
It's a Desert Eagle.
Okay. That's a
Damage 5.
That's a big boy.
Damage 5.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Ooh. So you said, what did I say? I said you had 9 over. So
Yeah.
+5 is 14. You destroyed one of them.
Cool.
Like, there is the loud thunder crack of the gunshot that is even heard in the hole in the ground. And where you imagine there would be a cloud of red and pink mist, there is just splinters of bone. The half-broken shield just kind of drops to the ground where it was, and the spear clatters. You have destroyed one outright. Your speed switches to 5. What is Diego doing? Diego's on 0.
I think I'm gonna go untouchable. So how do I do this? I spend the 1 legend point, right?
You spend 1 legend point. So let me mark down that you spent legend. That's important.
Yeah.
Because every legend point you use, you roll 1 die to see if you fate bind yourself to anybody else in the scene. And for every legend point you roll, it lowers the difficulty that you have to roll to fate bind yourself. You roll your legend rating, rather.
Okay.
But activating a knack doesn't cost an action unless otherwise specified, so that's reactive.
Yeah. I guess, like, how deep do I think I am between here and the ground above?
12 feet, give or take.
12 feet. That's a lot of digging. I guess, like, I want to try to bury them in dirt, so the pressure makes it hard for them to grab us, right? Like, if I get the dirt from above me, I'm able to shift it below and step on top of it.
Sure.
I'm trying to kind of loosen the grasp and get closer to digging up.
Yeah. Okay. Make a strength and athletics check then.
Oh yeah, those aren't things I do. Okay, cool. 2 successes.
Right. Is that counting your epic strength?
That's counting my the auto. Yeah.
Okay. So Caitlin will see Diego reach up and just pull earth down and try to stomp on it underneath the hands that have tried to reach up to him. As a special action, I'll give this a move of 4. Speed of 4, rather. So now we can tick down twice. That'll put Caitlin at 2, at 0 rather. Nico at 3, Diego at 2, and the skeletons at 1. Caitlin's turn.
Actually,
Yeah,
my gun is 5. Was 5.
Yeah, no. I reset you to 5, and then I've ticked down twice, so you're at 3.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So, Caitlin?
I'm gonna do untouchable opponent at the moment.
All right.
And try to go hand in hand if I need to.
Okay. So that's 1 legend point. It does not cost you an action, so are you haymaking? How are you throwing hands?
Well, I'm Yeah, I'm looking to see what untouchable was. Actually, being I've got my backpack with me, I'm gonna turn around and just pull out one of my pull out a billy club.
Okay.
Cop, still have it. She'll just go right for it. Fuck it. Let's not dilly dilly. Let's just dance.
All right. Dexterity and
That's what they
brawl.
want to do.
Uh,
No.
Dexterity and melee, rather. Sorry.
You had it.
Let me see what a Betty
And I
Club.
got two auto successes to do.
Yep. Where are the weapons? There we go.
203.
Yep.
I'm looking at it right now.
So roll 1 extra dice because your Billy Club has an accuracy of +1,
Oh, I love this.
and it does 4 lethal.
Okay. So good. That gave me an extra one. So that's 6.
6.
So 4 successes plus 6 plus the 2.
Okay. So the threshold is the defense value is 3. So it gives you 3 threshold. It does 1 bashing, so that's 4 bashing. So they take. So that one takes 2 bashing. Okay, that'll reset you to 4. We'll take down once. That'll put them at 0. That'll put Diego at 1. Nico at 2. Caitlin at 3. So the 2 that are outside with Nico are going to dash and stab. So they have...
Can I dodge?
Well, that's what your defense value is.
Okay.
Yeah. So what is your defense value? Plus 1.
5.
5? Wow.
I think so. It says
Yeah.
under defense values, it says dodge total 5.
Yep. Okay. So you're at a 4 right now because of your attack.
Right.
So I need to get at least 4 successes to hit you. First attack. 2, 3, 4. So no threshold. So that means that it's doing... Where is it? There it is. 4 lethal to you.
4.
4. You have 1 lethal soak, so you're taking 3 points of damage.
Okay. How do I...
So I believe... Yeah, so if you click on a box, you'll see a dash for bashing, a slash for lethal, and then an X for aggravated. So you've got 3 slashes.
Wow. Okay.
And then the second guy only rolled 2. So no damage and no hit from that guy.
Could I have also moved on my turn? Can you only do one thing?
No, you could have moved, but their dash doubles their move, so they would have gotten to wherever you are.
So they can dash and attack
Mhm.
in the same round?
Yep. It hurts their speed, but yes. Because now they are going on a speed of 5. Yeah, normally their attack is only a speed 4. The dash gives them an extra 1. And it also lowers their DV by 2 instead of 1. So, Diego, you're at 0. Because everybody takes down 1. So it's your turn. What do you want to do?
How well did what I did work as far as making it harder to grab me?
It let go.
I'm gonna keep on going for it then.
All right. Make another strength and athletics roll.
2 there, 3 there. Okay. That's 2 successes.
2 successes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that counting your epic strength?
Yep.
Okay.
I roll 4 dice for that.
Yeah. Another big clump of dirt comes down. Are you still trying to bury the one that's trying to reach up to grab you, or are you trying to help out Caitlin?
I'm trying to help out May.
Okay. So it'll be a speed of 4 again. Yeah.
See May in the Discord, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. So that means if we take down 1, Nico will be at 0. So it'll be their turn. 3, 3, and 1 for Caitlin means you'll be going next. Perfect. What is Nico going to do? You got 2 of them on you.
Yeah. Is there any penalty for point blank shooting?
Nope.
Cool.
In fact, I'll give you an extra dice.
Well, that's good because I'm at -1, so that just means I'm normal, right?
That means you're back to normal.
Yeah. Okay. Well, she gonna pick one and shoot.
Okay. You're probably going to destroy it.
Probably.
If you roll like last time, fucking...
I did not do as well.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, I still 2, 3, 4, so 6 total.
6
Plus,
total.
I get a +1 for my attack, so 7 for my gun.
Do you have
that-
do you have epic dexterity?
Yeah, I added that in.
Okay. So no, if the
I
gun
had-
if the gun says it has a +1 for accuracy, that's 1 extra dice.
Oh, extra die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay.
So 6.
So 6.
Their defense value is normally 3. He suffered 2 because of the dash and attack. So he's at 1.
And the damage
so you
on
did
the
5.
On the gun is 5.
So you did 10 lethal to him. That's more than enough to take him out as well. So you have 1 left. You have fucked these guys up. Resets you to 5.
Yeah, they're not. I'm not doing wonderfully, so you know.
You'll be fine. You have satyrs that are nearby. They can help you.
Well, I have healing. I just need a chance to use it.
Oh. Okay. So we take down 1. That puts Caitlin at 0. Nico at 4. And then Diego and the skeletons at 2. Or the 1 skeleton at 2. So Caitlin, what do you want to do?
Oh, we're kicking the shit out of these things.
Okay.
So I'm rolling again.
Another dex and melee. Yep.
Yup.
Remember to add your 1 extra die for your weapon's accuracy.
Absolutely.
Speed goes up to 4.
I'll go with a 5.
Okay. GB is 2, so you do 3. Plus the 1 bashing is 4. So it takes another 2 bashing. One of the hands is let go of you, but there's still 1 on your ankle.
Okay.
So you reset to 4. And we'll take down twice. So that puts Diego at 0, the skeletons at 0. And Caitlin and Nico at 2. Diego, what do you want to do?
I'm going to put more dirt on the one below me.
Do it. Strength and athletics. And we will see what the skeleton tries to do to Nico.
I have 2 successes.
2 successes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've... Between you and Caitlin beating the fuck out of the hands, they have retreated. 3 successes to try and hit Nico. Fuck. Terrible rolls. It spears at you. And having seen what the last spear did to you, you're wise now to the situation. Yeah, because your dodge DV is 5, -1 for your attack is 4. Yeah, I need 4 at least to do damage. Okay, yeah. That is a speed 4. Correct. Yes. I don't think I'm gonna get to go again, but just in case. You said that was a speed 4 for you. So we'll tick down twice, and that means that Caitlin and Nico both go.
Where are we going?
It's your turn.
Thank you.
I'm shooting.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, and you said it's point blank, so I get an extra die,
I
right?
can give you an extra die, yeah.
Which gives me my normal dice.
Yep.
Plus my extra die for my gun. All right, let's see here. Oop. 10. Yeah, 10.
Yeah, you destroy that one outright too. All that's left of them is their shield and their spears. What did Caitlin do?
Caitlin bashed, and Caitlin got 6.
Oh, there's no skeleton anymore.
Oh. What am I
Diego,
rolling?
I don't know what you're rolling. Diego.
I don't know what you were. Okay.
No, Diego pulled enough dirt down to stuff them out.
I got it covered.
Oh.
They're grounded.
Oh God. May my daughter never hear that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're pretty much just buried at the moment.
Yep. Once the third skeleton is destroyed, you hear this third and final thunder crack from above you. The tree will wither, and it will collapse again, opening up the hole.
Fucking hell.
Nico reloads.
Yeah, Caitlin will just go. Caitlin will just look over at Diego and go, "You want a piece?"
Sure. And I'll go up and I'll put my hand down.
Nico will reach down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We both pull up one hand at a time.
Yeah. And Caitlin and Diego will see the 3 sets of shields, the 3 spears. One set is maybe about 30, 40 yards away. The other 2 are right next to where Nico was defending her for her life.
The fuck was this bullshit?
But you definitely see that there is a wound. Where do you think Nico got hurt?
Shoulder?
I don't know.
Side?
But that would mess up the jacket. Anyway.
That's why. Where would her defenses have been more focused?
Well, she had her arms up, so there would have been defenses up here, so maybe her leg.
Okay. So Caitlin will see that there is a wound on Nico's leg.
I'll do a medicine, and I have a first aid kit.
Okay.
Perception and medicine?
Intelligence and medicine.
Okay. It's 3.
Okay. You stop the bleeding.
She'll start patching. She'll actually ask for permission to touch her first.
That would be nice.
And then she'll pull out the first aid and bandage you.
Okay.
She'll put gloves on too to make sure we're all on the safe side.
Okay.
So what does that mean?
It just stops the bleeding so that you won't have to like make rolls to not lose any more health. But it doesn't heal you.
Okay.
Put Neosporin on it. I'm not a doctor.
Yep.
Sorry.
Well, that was fun.
Can we not do that again?
Those things
You're the ones who
quite
jumped in
dirty.
the hole.
Yes, but I didn't push the tree over me either.
Hey, like
Maybe it was a trap.
Oh, it's always a tarp.
it's a trip to Goodwill, is what it is. Clothes are dirty. His uniform's ruined.
Do you need money?
No. Well, yes, but no. Such is the nature of life.
Looking around at the scene, you will see what is a dragon's tooth or a basilisk tooth, something wickedly curved, incredibly pointed and sharp, but the cap has this copper, beautiful little cup of a design. It feels out of place compared to everything else.
That's weird.
It's over with the skeleton that got exploded further away.
Caitlin will go over to it and see if she can see what's on it. If there's anything etched into it, or she'll even put on evidence gloves to make sure she's not
It
poking
just
anything.
it looks like a relief, like the story of Hercules and the Nemean lion.
Hey, Dina's kid. Some for you?
Whose kid?
Sorry, Athena. Or sorry, Artemis.
Artemis, actually.
It's been a long day. Clearly.
Well, it's my kill.
She'll give it to you. No questions asked. You claimed it.
Anything? Looked at it.
There's a hint of divine power attached to it.
Well, it's something.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like Artemis though. There's a lot of hate.
What is if you're looking at the the designs and the art on it, whatever it's however it's constructed,
Mhm.
and you're trying to remember from stories and books and things like where something like this might have come from, could I try to kind of discern if I've ever seen anything or any markings, or like if there's a style this is familiar with?
Yeah,
I just try to
yeah. Make an intelligence and academics roll.
yeah. And then one more. That is 3 successes.
All right, with your with your epics.
Yep.
Okay.
I rolled badly.
Yeah, this looks too intricate a design to be a simple bauble. This is up there. Like, you've seen this kind of craftsmanship before, because your knife has this kind of craftsmanship. Like, this is probably a relic.
The tools our parents make for us children, sitting here in our hands. But what do they do?
I don't know.
Cause chaos?
Probably.
Whose tooth is who's that from?
It's not for mine. But, I mean, you said it was what kind of tooth? A
Basilisk tooth,
basilisk?
some kind of draconid.
Maybe Rutherford can figure it out.
Rutherford?
Oh, yeah. I think he's supposed to be our fourth. He's this old guy. He does a lot of, like, relic anthropology stuff, archaeology. I don't know.
Old guy.
Yeah.
How do you define old? I'm utterly curious now.
Old in the head.
Oh.
You hear a clack. And then
Oh God.
a clack clack.
Are they moving again?
One of the heads is moving. It looks like it's trying to right itself. It's on its side currently.
I didn't blow it apart enough.
I mean, you blew apart its body.
Caitlin will take the billy club and walk over to it.
Just clack, clack, clack. Alright. It shatters.
He'll turn over the pieces of the skull, see if there's anything written in the inside of it.
There is. But it looks like it looks to be in Greek.
Fuck! Why does this always have to... Why? Do you read Greek?
No, but Rutherford does. She takes a picture.
Is there anything he doesn't do that besides being here at one of the pivotal moments we need?
Yeah, like anything physical. Anyway.
Oh, he's a desk jockey.
Oh yeah. He sits in his
Fuck!
like store thing and reads books.
How old is he?
I don't know.
Okay. Now I'm scared. What is he, like 75, 80?
Nah. I mean, he's
60?
not like, maybe, I don't know. Never really asked.
Does he like walk with a cane or something? Is he a hunchback?
He does walk with a cane, doesn't he? I don't remember.
We'll find out when he shows up.
I don't know.
As long as he's not going to yell at us young kids to get off his lawn. So all I need is another boomer telling me what fucking generation I'm from.
Right?
Literally, boomers were my parents.
Did we get a description of Caitlin?
No.
I don't remember.
This is your description. What you are looking at is the description.
Yeah. She
looks late 40s, early 50s, long auburn hair, glasses. Okay. Everything I'm wearing this is Caitlin right here. Hi.
Got
Hello.
it.
Made it easy.
There's an arrow that lands between the three of you. And Nico will recognize it because instead of the feathering and the fletching, it has a little ruby heart. And out of its heart, almost like an egg cracking, it splits open and you'll see Iggy pop up. Oh, shit, I was aiming for the satyrs. Where are they? You guys need to go back.
That way.
All right.
Can you read this shit?
Yeah, any of us could read it. We're Greek.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what's it in English, please?
Jesus.
He ain't here.
I mean, yeah, it's not like I was summoned to bring you back in a hurry or anything, but sure, I got time to read some shit. And you'll see him reach into his diaper and pull out glasses and put them on. All right. Oh, this is old. This is old. All right. If I'm translating this correctly, it says the earth doth shake and mountain falls. The gods do love their tales. The wind blows cold, a siren's call. Hear now the dead man's wail. The flames reach out, like pointed claws, but now the old facade. Unbound, trapped teeth do gnash and gnaw. All merits now are flawed. I don't know what it means.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
You got that. Looking over at the other two.
Hey, Caitlin has just written. Junie did not get all of that, but Caitlin had written all of it down. And she'll go, yeah.
Cool. I guess we need to go back.
Yep. All right. Come on.
Iggy, you know what this is?
It's a skull.
No. The tooth.
Oh.
Vasco's tooth.
Yeah. That's like one of them. That's one of them relics.
Yeah, what does it do?
I don't know. You gotta go find out whoever gave it to.
Okay.
That's a relic of war, though. You're gonna have to go talk to Ares or Athena. Maybe Zeus. I don't know if Zeus has been in the giving war mood. He's in the giving dick mood a lot.
Yeah. I know. Kind of like Grandpappy, right?
Yep. Yep. You could try talking to you, and he stops himself. Never mind.
No. Continue, please.
Hey, what was that?
I like to bask in your wisdom, sir.
It is not my business to reveal. I apologize for even bringing it up. Come on.
No. I'd like to hear the wisdom that you are about to bestow upon us.
And he gets stern, and he's like, "It is not my wisdom to reveal. Back the fuck up."
I ain't coming close to you at all. I haven't even moved toward you.
And he just give a look to Nico and then turn around and go towards the truck.
Touchy.
Yeah, my relatives are.
I guess it's all Greek to me.
Yeah. There we go.
Thank you.
Inbred fucks. Anyway.
Yeah. What? As you get back into the truck, you see Iggy, Summerfield, and Ajax kind of talking to themselves in Greek, and their mood deepens. It gets dour, and they kind of hug, which is the first time you've seen them do that. And Ajax scrambles into the truck. Summerfield kind of comes over. All right, well, we've been told what's happening, and we need to get you back as quickly as possible, and hope that the fate is kind, and we can make it in time.
What's going on?
The Minotaur's attacking Denver.
Oh, fuck. Hey, is there anything you guys can do about this? And she points at her leg.
Iggy can, sure.
Are you coming with us, Summerfield?
Taking you back, but after that, we're done.
I understand. I wanted to make sure if you were staying here, I was going to properly say goodbye.
No.
If you're coming with us, then fantastic.
No, we'll take you back to Denver proper, and then try to find this Rutherford character.
Understood.
But Iggy comes over, and you see him reach into his diaper, and he pulls out this beautiful, like, ivory dish. He unscrews the cover, and he grabs like just a handful of cream, and he wipes it on the wound. Here you go. See if that does anything for you.
It's not magical. It's just like Neosporin or something.
So what does it do?
You can spend a legend point per wound you want to heal.
That's a lot. How do you heal normally? How does that?
Just rest. Or seek medical attention, like actual hospital stay. It'll accelerate your healing. But rest is fine.
It sounds like old D&D, like use magical weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Seek medical attention.
There's gonna be a lot of callbacks to like old Dungeons and Dragons with this game, because Scion just lends itself to pulling from Dungeons and Dragons lore.
Yeah.
All right. Well, she's going to do at least 2 to get that negative off.
All right. So
2 points.
So if Diego, Caitlin, and Nico could roll their legend rating.
How that works?
What?
So it's gonna be 3, because I think all of you are legend 3.
So we roll 3 dice. What are we rolling for?
You roll 3 dice.
For the freebie, you didn't you told us to take like Legend 4? Or you told us to like take Legend 3?
3.
3. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So 3 successes, and I got a 10. So
3 sets, 4 successes?
No.
Oh.
It was
Okay, so 3 with a 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ironically enough, samesies, I got a 9, an 8, and a 0.
Oh, so that's 4.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, 10s are 2 successes.
Oh,
So
GG.
I rolled 3 dice. I got 1 7.
Okay. This is a roll, depending on your abilities, this might be a roll that you don't want to succeed at. Because now if Caitlin and Nico could put a note down, Caitlin is fate bound to Diego and Nico. Nico is fate bound to Caitlin and Diego. Diego avoided the fate binding.
It's hard to get attached to people, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of like a ghouling in Vampire.
Okay.
Or bonding rather. There's steps to fate binding. Right now, you're 1 step fate bound to both of them. Diego's the only one that's not fate bound to on his end.
I roll bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so to both of these guys?
Yep. So Nico's fate bound to Diego and Caitlin. Caitlin's fate bound to Diego and Nico. Which it just means that whoever you are fate bound to is going to appear more regularly in your story. So don't feel bad about being fate bounded to each other.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Fine. Diego doesn't want to be fate bound to us. I see how it is.
The more fate bound you are to somebody too, certain pantheons can play around with that fate binding. So like I think it's either Ben or somebody else that knows when somebody that they're fate bound to is in the area. And it cuts through like imposter disguises and things like that of somebody like impersonating you. They can tell right away.
Nice.
So, but as you all hop into the 2001 Toyota Tundra and go back into the tunnel, I think this is a good point to call it for tonight.
Cool.
So, thank you guys for being here. What do you think so far of Scion, as far as the system is concerned?
It's a lot of freaking dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, and you're gonna have so many dice if you start spreading your arete. That's where the Greeks get fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you to the audience for joining us. I'm sorry we started a little late, had technical difficulties to fix, but we should be off and running, hitting the ground running next time. As always, I want to give you guys a chance to plug whatever you're into. So let's start with Diego. What are you up to? Where can people find you on the internet if you want to be found?
Nowhere.
Perfect.
I'm good.
All right. Junie, what are you up to? Where can people find you on the internet if you want to be found?
Oh, I'm on the internet because that's the easiest place to live for me at the moment. You can find me pretty much here. You can find me over at McSammer Studios, and you can find me on my own channel where I turn around and I choke the crap out of yarn, because if you don't choke the crap out of yarn, I may or may not have gone into jail, because orange doesn't look good on me. So you can find me in those 3 places, and that's about it for the moment.
All right. And Susan, what are you up to? Where can people find you on the internet if you want to be found?
Well, I'm usually making dice. So let's see. These are the dice I'm using today.
Nice.
These are my Nico dice.
Perfect.
So I have an Etsy shop, and I think Will's going to put the thing in.
The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat if you're watching live on Twitch.
I do custom, and I have stuff up there. D10 sets for World of Darkness stuff, and D6 sets for Warcraft, and regular D&D sets. So
nice.
Oh, and health potion dice. They're so cute.
I saw. Yeah, those are adorable. But yeah, thank you guys for hopping along on this crazy idea that I had to run a Scion First Edition game. I hope it's going to be a lot of fun getting to explore these characters and the birth of their legends. As always, you can catch us here on Mondays for Vampire the Masquerade 5th Edition. Tuesdays, I alternate between Werewolf the Wild West and Scion, as you just saw. And Thursdays, I alternate between 7th Sea, which will be coming back this Thursday, and Legend of the Five Rings. So it's a John Wick day, not the assassin, the game designer. As always, you can catch me as I've infiltrated all of the Wednesday World of Darkness splats over at McStabber Studios. And occasionally, I can hop in on a Friday for when I get to play Baron Rurik Rakosi, the most handsome sire in Kansas City. But thank you very much. As always, we take mental health on the channel very seriously, so please know that it is okay to not be okay. And if you need help and you're watching live, there are phone numbers going up in the Twitch chat. They'll be in the description box if you're watching on YouTube. But just know that there are people out there who want to help you. If you're not in the United States or you don't do well with phone calls or text messages, you can go to findthehelpline.com. And you can find the resources in the area nearest you, because taking that first step is just going to be the scariest. But after that, it should be much easier to continue pushing forward. So just know there are people out there who want to help you and that the help is available. And so take advantage while you still can, because this regime that is taking over here in America is making it very difficult to get any kind of help. So please, if you feel overwhelmed, please know that there are people out there who want to help you. As always, please take care of yourselves. We'll see you when we see you. Have a good night. Bye, everybody.
Bye.